All right, Ringside Views here with the new WBC Junior Welterweight two-time world champion, Regis Prograis. How you feeling?
Amazing, bro. All good, brother. Just getting back into it a little bit. Just finished working and stuff a little bit. You know, I fought a week ago, so I'm gonna just get back into it before I start traveling again.
Okay. Hey, so going into this fight, you were the favorite. Of course, you went to Zepeda's backyard. We talked about it before the fight. Once being there, did you feel like the underdog since he had so many fans?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, listen, the whole going into the whole promotion, I felt like I was gonna be the underdog because I just saw how things was going. You know, like I mean, listen, and it's cool. Like him and the promoter, they cool. They was tight. You know what I'm saying? So he was working out there with the promoter and stuff like that. You know, if you look at the social medias, they was all posting all Zepeda. You know, it was barely me. The banners got his name real big on it, and so I mean, I felt like that's what it was gonna be. But for me, I was just 100% focused, bro. And I've been through this already. I've been through this on a bigger scale in London already. You know, like when everybody against you. So I wasn't really affected by it. You know, and when I came out for the ring walk, when they said my name, they had little cheers and stuff, and then like when I started walking out, everybody started booing me and stuff. Most people started booing me and stuff like that. So that's when I felt like, all right, it's cool. You know, it is what it is.
Was that motivation for you?
Bruh, it wasn't. I mean, on that ring walk, it wasn't because I was already there. Like it been motivation the whole camp. Like I just was ready for that, bro. Yeah. I told people like nothing was gonna stop me from becoming a two-time champion. Nobody, you could put anybody in the ring that wasn't gonna stop me at 140, bro. It's just I don't care who it is. Like I'm gonna get that belt again because I've been working for 3 years for this one moment. So it's like I don't care who y'all put in front of me. And I don't know if people saw it on the broadcast or nothing like that, but when I walked out, like I started smiling because I was just happy about it. I was super excited about being there. So yeah, bro, it was a good night.
One of the things we just spoke about was Jose Zepeda. You could really say he's undefeated, like yourself, right? So his first fight, he had a shoulder injury, so he, you know what I'm saying, he fought through that fight injured. Second fight, Jose Ramirez, it was a close fight where you could arguably say that he won that fight, right? So going into this fight, it was sort of like an undefeated fighter, and you stopped him in the 11th round. Talk to me about that.
I mean, I knew he was tough, bro. I mean, listen, me and him share one of the same trainers, right? Julian Chua out in LA.
Yep. And
he told me when the fight got signed, of course, he didn't want the fight to happen because he trained both of us, right? But then it ended up happening. And so he told me, he was like, listen, don't underestimate this guy. And when he told me that, I was like, all right, that's a bet. Because he didn't just tell me, he told him that too. He said, I'm going to tell y'all both the same thing. Y'all are both real good. Don't underestimate him. And so I knew that going in. Like, Julian tell me don't underestimate him. I was like, all right, that's a bet. And because sometimes I do underestimate my opponents. I'm not gonna lie. I am like I'm super confident, and it may come off as like arrogant and cocky, but I'm real confident in my abilities because I train so hard. Yeah. And but I definitely, like, for that one, I felt like he was gonna be as good as he was. He actually surprised me. He still surprised me, like how fast he was and how hard he hit and how tough he was too. So
you felt like he was fast in the ring?
I felt like he was faster than what I expected. He definitely was faster.
How was his power?
His time and his power. He like I was telling you earlier, bro. Like the first round, I think I definitely lost the first round of all scorecards. But the first round, he hit me with like a left hand body shot, and it hurt. I was like, oh, that shit hurt a little bit. So I was like, all right. And so since then, I was just watching. I was just like studying, watching that left hand. But he set a lot of stuff up with the jab too. He tried to set a lot of stuff up with the jab and stuff like that too. So like same thing as me. But yeah, he definitely surprised me, bro. How tough he was, and he took a lot of early left hands, and usually people don't take that from me, you know. And he took that shit.
At the time of the stoppage, I think the scorecards were 98-92, 98-92, and 97-93. Right. So to me, it's like what you just said. I think the first 2 rounds go to him, and then after that, you kind of took over it. Like the scorecards show that. Right. Were you surprised that the scorecards showed the dominance of the fight?
I was, bro, because I talked to Bobby. I think going into the 10th round, I don't know if the broadcast caught that, but going into the 10th round, I was like, I'm up. I should be up. Like, what you think the scorecards is? And he was like, man, you should be, but you know, here you don't know. And so he was like, man, go close out the show. Go close it out. And that's when the 11th round came, and I closed the show out.
Man, so going on now, right? 3 years, we just talked about it. 3 years, nobody mentioned your name.
Right.
A week out, you got Adrien Broner.
You got TEOFIMO.
TEOFIMO.
Right, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
So listen, bro. I mean,
you still have Josh Taylor.
Josh Taylor out there, right? So you got a lot of people. I mean, listen, I expected that. You know, listen, once you get the belt, everybody gonna say your name. That's just how it go, bro. That's just you got the target on your back again. So I'm cool with it, bro. I expected that already. I expected that was gonna happen anyway. So I mean, listen, whatever happens, happens, bro. I'm gonna be ready for whoever I need to fight, and that's it. I'm gonna keep my belt as long as I can.
Any names that come to mind aside from Josh Taylor? I know that's kind of
that's
personal.
that's the only person for me. I think after that, any names would be like super fights. I just want the big fights, the big fights and belts. Like besides everybody asked me to name Josh Taylor, of course. I just want my get back with him. I just think now I'm a way better fighter than I was 3 years ago for sure. And I definitely feel like if me and him fight, I definitely feel like I whoop him. Like I definitely feel like I beat him for sure. But after Josh Taylor, big fights, bro. Me and ADRIEN BRONER, we've been talking for years. Me and him been talking for like 5-6 years about this. So now
with ADRIEN BRONER, you don't feel like there'd be a little bit of criticism there just because he's not ranked as high as everybody else?
I mean, maybe so, but it's still a big fight.
Yeah.
Like I think it's still a big. AB is still AB no matter what. I think it's still a huge fight. If we do that, especially if we do that in New Orleans, oh man, we can sell for sure. And if Ramirez, like all of them, bro, it don't matter. And to me and TEOFIMO will be a big ass fight too.
Who's the mandatory right now? Because Sandor Martin versus TEOFIMO.
It's supposed to be Ramirez supposed to be mandatory for me.
Yeah. So what happens after this fight with Teo and Sandor Martin?
Maybe them two fight. I don't know how it's gonna go, bro. I mean, now it's just like letting them, letting the business people decide what's gonna happen. Now, I mean, I got the belt now, so I don't have to beg and be calling everybody out and stuff like that. Now just let them come to me. I got the belt, so let them come to me. Whatever happens, happens. I'll fight. For me, bro, I'll fight whoever.
You've always been like that.
I'll fight whoever, bro. You can put anybody. Any one of them dudes, I'll fight them anyway.
So since we brought up Teo and Sandor Martin, can you give me a prediction for this weekend?
I think that's a better fight than with Pedraza for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I lean more towards Teo, but this gonna be a test. Sandor Martin had that one big win against Mikey, right? If we be honest about it, he just had one big win against Mikey. Now, would he pull himself up for that again? I don't know. We'll see. But I think I lean more towards Teo.
All right, Regis, man, congratulations. Thank you like always.